Hey ladies, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Just wanted to come on and make a video regarding the topic of propaganda and its effects on Black women and the Black community as a whole. There's been a lot of talks on, that certain things are getting pushed by the media and the algorithms that appeal to division within the Black community and division amongst Black men and Black women. And a lot of it people call like a conspiracy, or people actually say, no, this is the truth. Like, this is the modern day version of the war on drugs, and how that split up and just completely ruined the Black community. And now they're taking it, making it more technical and making it more through social media by putting out or having videos that promote division and just overall turmoil amongst Black men and women, and that videos, podcasts, social media posts like this are being pushed to the forefront of everything that we see as Black men and women. And I wanted to talk about this because I just think there's a fine line between something that is really a conspiracy and something that's meant to separate a group of people versus a group of people actually making a choice based on what's best for them as individuals. So I wanted to talk about this in regards to divestment and the divest movement. A lot of Black men are saying that divesting is just this propaganda that's being put out. It's part of an agenda to further separate Black men and Black women. And I'm just here to say that I 100% reject that ideology. Whether it's divesting, interracial dating, when it comes to Black women are going to make their own choices. They don't need internet, famous people from the internet to tell them what to do. YouTube and Instagram and Facebook doesn't even need to exist for a Black woman to want to make better choices for themselves. They just have to be fed up with their current situation and have to actually desire to want better and implement that strategy on how to get the better results that they want. I do believe, though, that there is a reason why movements like Divest, why Kevin Samuels has made a huge a major appearance online, and why he's being promoted everywhere. There is a reason for this, and I think the reason is just that as a Black community, people are just fed up and they're trying to find solution and they're trying to develop strategy. And Black women are definitely sitting at the round table trying to come up with their own strategy to give us better results. I don't think that everything is meant to destroy the Black community. I think that there's more things available for us to work together, and individual Black people are choosing to not do better. So other individual Black people are choosing to do what's best for them individually and their families. Black women in particular are especially vulnerable. We have always been especially vulnerable because history has shown us, statistically as well, that our community has failed us in a lot of ways, and our image is changing. Like I said in previous videos, Black women are being seen differently on TV shows. You don't see a lot of brown skin, dark skin Black women in music videos. They're now lighter skinned, biracial, or completely non-Black women nowadays. Non-Black women are starting to kind of take on that image of becoming a group of women that used to be what Black women were seen as, which is, baby mothers, very sexualized in the media. I don't see a lot of dark-skinned women being sexualized in music videos compared to before. It's lighter-skinned, biracial, and non-Black women. So I don't think propaganda and what we have in the media is going to tear the Black community apart. I actually like what I'm seeing. I like seeing commercials with black women, with different races of men, black women as mothers and wives, black women at the forefront in her career. I like seeing things like that because black women have been heavily marginalized, criticized, and demonized in the black community as the ones who separated the family and married the government and left her man, when there's so many stories of that not being the truth. So we just need to come to terms with reality and just understand that when divesting and interracial dating and just the promotion of black women no longer feeding into the black love, black community narrative, that it is a choice. This is not something that's planned by a higher power somewhere else. Black women are just making moves. They are talking and using their voices, and they are collectively coming up with ways to seek better results for themselves. Because at the end of the day, you can't have a good community if everyone isn't thinking individually in some way, shape, or form. So it's just very important that we don't demonize movements that are promoting good results for black women. Because there are extra vulnerable black women out there that do not have the resources, the motivation, or the mentality to understand that they can always choose better and be better day in and day out. And we don't want to make it seem like better areas for them to be in are a joke, are a conspiracy, are part of an agenda to make their lives even worse. That's 100% not true. Anything that's negative that you experience with one person, you can experience with everyone else. There's no there's no guarantees for anything in life, but you can guarantee that you can work hard. You can guarantee that you will think twice about something next time before just jumping in. And that is what is the main thing black women need to take away from these movements and these images and these messages. Pick and choose wisely, ladies, because the things you choose today are going to affect you tomorrow and later on in life, no matter how big and small. So always be aware of that. Always be aware of yourself and what's going on in your head and what's happening in your heart, so that you're not deceived and you're not led astray by anyone or anything. And I want the best for everyone in the black community in general. I really do, but I can't sit here and make excuses for anyone that is, not talking and walking in a way that is going to be beneficial to themselves and the people that they choose to involve in their life. I can't tell black women to not divest. I can't tell them to not interracially date. I can't tell them to not go for that promotion, because that's not going to help them. It's not going to help you to stay chained down anywhere and to anyone. I started reading the book Sojourner's Truth. Once I'm done reading it, I'm going to do a video review on it. And I recommend that pretty much everyone read that book. It's incredibly good, and it mentions divesting, and it gives you step-by-step parameters for that. And it is crucial that you, as a black woman, choosing to divest, choosing to interracially date, choosing to disassociate yourself with anything that's not serving you in your community and in your environment, that you should read that book, because it's really going to help put things in perspective for you, and it's really going to give you that charge that you need to keep pushing and moving forward. It's going to wake you up from a lot of things that we've been blind to or just naive to for a long time. And that's why I'm so glad I have this platform and this ability to speak to you ladies, because it is important that we have spaces like this to just keep each other going. Divesting is a blessing. Interracial dating is a blessing. And it should never be demonized. It's not a joke. It's not a conspiracy, and it's not something that's used to make the black man look bad. It's something that is used to let black women know that they can live free lives, being their own self agents for their happiness. And that is so important And that message tends to get lost when we talk about Black love, and when we talk about all these other communities. We tend to lose sight of the importance of a Black woman's happiness. And divesting and interracial dating and career advancement for Black women focuses on a Black woman's happiness. It focuses on her finding alternatives. It focuses on her being her best self. It focuses on her being sovereign, and it focuses on her being a better woman for whoever she chooses to have in her life, for wherever she decides to go. So I think all the images and messages in the media is going to make the Black community great if the Black community accepts it for what it is, instead of trying to turn it into something else. Especially Black women, they are meant to be great through divesting and through interracial dating and through putting themselves first, and cultivating their femininity. Black women have a lot of power, and we've exemplified that power, and we haven't even scratched the surface of evolving that power that we already have shown. So spaces like mine and other great Black female YouTubers are dedicated to cultivating the greatness that Black women have to offer in ways that we've never been able to offer or show before. And I'm here for it all the way. So that's all I wanted to say for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. I'm also going to start going live, hopefully weekly or at least bi-weekly. So make sure to stay tuned for that. So please support the platform through Cash App, $finewomanhood. And until next time, ladies, bye.